Who's there? Come on out. I know you're there in the forest. I feel your eyes on me. We can do this the easy way, or... What do we have here? A lost child who wandered too far from their village. Child? You don't like it when I call you that? That's what you are. All you humans. You are human, aren't you? So I was right. Tell me, young human. Tell me why you were spying on me. Oh, you were just looking. The sound of my voice drew you here? Well, pray tell, did you at least enjoy yourself, peeping at me from the bushes? It's all right, there's no need to get bashful. I imagine it's not often that you see a maiden singing and dancing by herself in the woods on a night such as this. Step forth into the glade, young one. You've had your fun gazing at me for so long, it's only fair I get to see you better. Yes, indeed. Young, tender, and attractive face too. No, it's nothing. How old are you, little one? I see. You've only lived for a blink of an eye, like a mayfly in spring. Come. You must be tired from walking for so long. We can sit together under this old oak tree, if you'd like, that is. The night is pretty, isn't it? You can see the stars. Do you know of constellations, human? Ah, yes. That is the great archer, with his arrow poised to shoot over the lengths of the heavens themselves, and a little further, to the north. You can see the stag. See all those gleaming stars, dozens of them, just to make its antlers. All those twinkling lights like tiny blue orbs of celestial fire, ageless and unchanging. You are fortunate to have been born in this part of the world, little one. There was a time when you could see the stars everywhere, clear as the rivers that run through this forest, but not anymore. The south of the world is obscured by clouds. Sunlight doesn't break through them. Elves do not go there anymore. Only human ships down by the harbour that set sail at dawn and then disappear into the night, never to return. I'm sure you've heard the rumours. I wonder what drives them, those human sailors. Is it the thrill of chasing the unknown, a thirst for adventure, or just desperation to do something, anything, in the brief time that you're given in this world? No, you don't have to answer that. No, just look up again, further north, at the very edge of the sky that we can see, just past those mountains in the distance. Do you know that one? That's Ismandiel, the human hero of old. He led the armies of men alongside the elves and the dwarves and the centaurs during the Great War. Yes, the war before there were any wars. The war against original evil. He sacrificed his life on the obsidian mountains at the bottom of the world. They say he fought so valiantly, he made even the Dark Lord himself bleed. And that when he died, the gods swooped down and carried him into the heavens. They turned him into that immortal constellation. And now he looks over this world, appearing in the dreams of humans to guide them and comfort them. Ismandiel, in a language now lost to history, that word meant longing. He longed to make the world a better place, one where you could see the stars from anywhere you looked. You are right. That was a millennia ago. You probably only know him as some mythical hero. I never met the man either, but Father says he was quite real. Emptied half the liquor reserves in the Elven kingdom all on his own. Yes, he was a friend of my father's. One of the few reasons my father continues to hold out hope for humanity. At least I believe. May I know your name? That's a beautiful name. A beautiful name for a beautiful human. Oh, don't look at me like that. You are beautiful. Even more so when you're blushing, like right now. What's that? You wish to know my name as well? I suppose that is fair, but I am sorry. That is the one thing I cannot tell you. Why? Because I'm afraid. I'm afraid I'll become a real person if you were to give me a name. On nights such as these, it's best if you think of them as half-remembered dreams. A vague face that flashes before your mind's eye when you're lying in bed feeling sad and pensive. Nothing more. I am glad you wish to get to know me better. But there is only so much we can share with each other in one night. Come back. Why would you do that? You're not supposed to be here. These forests are Elven territory. You're far from your home, human. Please, don't seek me out. This is not fate. This is just a chance encounter. We cannot be friends. It's not possible. Of course, I'd like to be close to you. I haven't seen a human in forever. And yet, I already thought it doesn't matter. I don't have to complete that. I was going to say I am already falling under the impression that we could be more than strangers, but we can't. Elves live for eternity. Your kind, on the other hand, your lives are so fleeting, so precious. Don't tell me what I already know. Elves and humans used to live together in harmony, but that was before I was even born. Before the darkness hidden inside every human's heart began to show itself as bright as day. It doesn't take an all-powerful Dark Lord to destroy the world. All that's required is a few evil persons to raise their blade against a wounded animal, and for the good people to step aside and do nothing. Even now, all the theft and killing and petty wars over the borders between your cities, all those ships migrating on the south, you know what I'm talking about. You humans are drawn to the darkness, one way or another. We elves are creatures of light and air, while you've turned to metal and fire. There are reasons that these woods lie between us. You've never seen a creature as beautiful as me. I not to care about the consequences and just go after what you want, because you won't live long enough to regret it. Oh, what a so very human thing to say. No, little one, my father would never allow it. He rules over the Elven kingdom, and humans aren't welcome there. I have already told you more than I should have. I need to leave. No, I must. They'll start looking for me soon, and I can't get you into any trouble. Return to your village, human. The night isn't young anymore. Please, don't do this. Please don't make me love you. I'm afraid if I stay here any longer, I won't be able to stop myself. Please, just don't make me fall for you. It'll only bring both of us pain. Because I can't warn you. Elves, we live forever. We choose only one partner to accompany us to eternity's end. Losing them would be losing your reason for living. No elf can carry such a weight on her shoulders. Our worlds are too far apart. I could be gone for a stroll in some far-off orchard, see the flowers and trees there, hear the birds singing, and return after an afternoon spent in blissful solitude, only to find I had lost track of time, and decades had passed in the outside world, and your hair had turned white as snow. Yes, and you'd somehow find me and drag me back before that happened, wouldn't you? Fine. Here, have this. It's a chain made of dwarven silver, and the pendant is a stone found only in these woods. It's said it will glow if you're walking in the dark and the person who gave it to you is thinking of you. Wear it for me. I wish to give you more, but I must go back. On nights such as this, I often come to this glade to sing and dance, and think, I hope this pendant will help you find your way to me in the dark. You know, if you look really closely, then at this hour, on the periphery of the western sky, you can see a constellation in the shape of a woman with pointed ears. They tell stories of a grove where Ismandiel fell in love with an elf, and she loved them too. But their tale only ended in sadness. She's in the west, and he's far to the north, no matter how much he searches. What was her name? She didn't give him one either. Maybe they'll tell stories about this glade too one day, where a foolish young human painted so many wonderful pictures of a happy, loving future to an elf. And the foolish elf believed him. Stories to warn children of love that's not meant to be. Stories to keep humans warm in the comfort of their homes, and elves in their airy, untouched cities. Nothing but miles and miles of moonlit forests between them. But I don't want them to. I want to remember what it's like to hope. And I really do hope that you will come back on a night such as this.